I woke up at 5 a.m. for 30 days and made $3,000. Here's the proof. Real dashboards, real notifications, no fluff. Not motivation, mechanics. Watch the curve climb. 30 days on the calendar. Same hour, same seat, every dawn. I'll show you the exact system so you can copy it. Starting tomorrow at 5. Build before sunrise. Results compound. On day 3, I almost quit. But I had one non-negotiable rule. Just sit at the desk. I didn't have to be brilliant, I just had to show up. So I wrote down my mission. 3 income streams. 30 days. No distractions. It became the operating system for my mornings. I went on a strict dopamine diet. No social media, news, or email until 9 a.m. I broke the 2-hour block into 50-10 splits. 50 minutes of focused work, 10 minutes to breathe. I learned quickly that at 5 a.m., feelings lie, frameworks don't. The framework was the truth. Show up. No feeds, 50-10 splits. Build before you consume. The biggest unlock? Before bed, I'd write down the exact 3 microtasks for the next morning. It eliminated all decision-making at 5 a.m. The struggle was real, but the system was working. Week 2, I let AI do what it's great at. First, drafts fast. If it repeats, automate it. I built a pipeline, not a to-do list. Same time, same seat, different results. Then it happened. Day 11, $127. Tiny line, huge signal. At 5, I built. At 8, the world spun. AI handled FAQs while I made more assets. Compound effort beats motivation. Templates turned chaos into clicks. I scheduled output so I could stay heads down. Okay, this might work. Systems pay you back when you sleep. Time to scale. Same hour, new energy. Consistency compounds, every single dawn. Watch the curve. Weeks 3 and 4, the game changed. I stopped negotiating with myself. That little voice that says, just 5 more minutes or maybe start tomorrow? I fired it. The decision to work was already made the night before. 5 a.m. wasn't a question, it was a check-in time. I blocked my builds on the calendar and protected those hours like they were my most important meetings of the day, because they were. Nothing else got in. No email, no social media, no news. Just pure, uninterrupted focus. And this is where the magic happened. The systems I built in week 2 started doing the heavy lifting. Instead of manually sending every file or answering every common question, automations and templates took over. I wasn't just working the business anymore. I was building the machine that the business. And the spreadsheet? It told the unfiltered truth. No ego, no emotion, just data. It wasn't a viral explosion. There was no single day that made me rich. It was steady, consistent, almost boring. But here's the secret they don't tell you. Boring numbers add up. $50 here, $75 there. It compounds. I realized the slope of the trend line matters infinitely more than any single dot on the graph. Every morning was a rep, another set in the gym of discipline. The tiles on my task board just kept flipping from in progress to complete. And then I looked up at the end of the month, and there it was, 3,000 in 30 days. Look, that's not life-changing money. It won't buy a Lamborghini, but it was direction-changing money. It was proof. The real win wasn't the cash, it was the workflow. It was the creation of a calm, predictable, and profitable system. Delivery was fast and automated. Support was handled with templates, and because I wasn't drowning in admin, I had time to actually improve the product. Those 2 hours every morning built my buffer against the chaos of the rest of the day. It was my offensive strategy in a world that constantly plays defense. This entire month proved one thing: process beats hype every single time. It came down to the simple things: the right tools, the defined tasks, and the tiny dings of sales notifications. By day 21, the motivation was gone. It was replaced by something far more powerful: momentum. From day 21 to 30, the only goal was to just show up. The sunrise stopped being some romantic, symbolic thing. It was practical. It was the starting gun for my most productive block of the day. The lesson was clear. Lock in the routine, protect the hours. The results will take care of themselves. Income Stream 1. Micro digital products, templates and checklists. Total, $1,500. I'll show the workflow as I explain. Income Stream 2. Freelance micro gigs, tight, repeatable client tasks. Total, $900. Watch the process clip while I break it down. Income Stream 3. Affiliate tools I actually used. Total, $600. Here's exactly how I promoted and tracked them. Products were small, price to move. Delivery was instant and automated. Micro gigs filled the gaps. I tracked time to raise my rates. Referrals were honest and compounding. I kept the math simple. Low ticket, high quality, fast delivery. Profit beat perfection. Cash flow over clout. I wrote SOPs so future me doesn't relearn. Hotkeys saved minutes. Minutes made money. Guardrails protect production. Input consistent. Output compounding. Alright, you've seen the results. Now let's talk about the engine that drove them. This isn't theory. This is the exact no-fluff playbook I would run if I had to start from zero tomorrow. This is your action plan. First, the battle for tomorrow is won the night before. Prep everything. Your clothes, your coffee maker, your first task written down and waiting. Every decision you eliminate before 5 a.m. is a unit of willpower you save for what actually matters. Building. Don't wake up and think. Wake up and execute. Second, guard your 5 to 7 a.m. block with your life. This is sacred time. It's not for checking email, not for scrolling feeds, and not for planning your day. This is build-only territory. You are a creator, a builder, a producer in these 2 hours. The rest of the world can have you later. This time is yours. Third, pick up to 3 income streams. Don't try to do 10 things at once. Focus is your currency. I chose micro products, micro gigs, and affiliate tools I was already using. This diversification mitigates risk and opens multiple doors for revenue. Pick your lanes and stay in them. Fourth, become obsessed with leverage. Automate every repetitive task you can. Use tools to handle the grunt work. For everything else, create a template. Your proposals, your content, your customer replies. Don't reinvent the wheel. Build a system that works for you, even when you're not working. Fifth, run a 50-10 timer. This is non-negotiable. 50 minutes of pure, uninterrupted deep work. Then a 10-minute break. Step away from the screen. Stretch, hydrate. This isn't about burnout. It's about sustainable intensity. This rhythm keeps you sharp and prevents mental fatigue from derailing your morning. Sixth, ship something every single dawn. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be done. A blog post, a new template, a cold email, a finished micro task. This daily act of shipping builds momentum. It proves to yourself that you are making progress, turning hours into outcomes. Seventh, track everything. Your tasks, your time, and your revenue. What gets measured gets managed. Knowing your numbers turns hope into a strategy. You'll see what's working, what's not, and where to double down. This data is your map. And eighth, no feeds until 9. No social media, no news, no distractions. Your mind is at its most creative and resourceful state in the morning. Don't pollute it with the world's noise and agendas. Consume later. Create now. You don't need a perfect plan. You need protected hours and a ruthless commitment to execution. Wake up at 5. Build before the world wakes up and starts asking for your time. 30 days. That's all it takes to fundamentally change your trajectory. 30 days is enough to build a new habit, launch a new stream, and prove to yourself that this is possible. This month, make your mornings your unfair advantage. While others are hitting snooze, you're building your future. Pick your lane. Commit to the hour. Start tomorrow. If this fired you up, I want to hear from you. Drop your 5 a.m. plan in the comments below. What's the one thing you'll build? Let's hold each other accountable. See you at sunrise.